Hi, this is Sweet June. How's everybody doing today? Getting ready to go into Planet Fitness and get my workout in. Um, I want to talk about. I'm a little concerned. If you guys check back, I might have did this video about a year ago, maybe. I was talking about my youngest son. Um, the reasons why I did not want him to be a rapper. If you go back, you got to probably go back quite a few videos, because I think I did it maybe a year or so ago. Somewhere in there, maybe 2 years ago. I don't know. Might have done it 2 years ago. I'm not sure. But if you look back, if you go back to, um, you'll see it in there. It's like reasons why I don't want my son to be a rapper. I addressed this issue before, this topic before. I talked about it before, and I stated some of the reasons why I didn't want my youngest son to be a rapper. Well, I'm getting a little bit more concerned because I was hoping that it was just a hobby and it would pass. It would kind of pass and it'll kind of phase out. You know how sometimes your kids get into stuff, and like he was into basketball when he was younger. He was really into basketball, and this went on for quite a few years. Even when he was little, I mean, like when he was like a toddler, he loved basketball. And I used to take him and shoot hoops with him and stuff like that. And I kind of encouraged it a little bit. I would shoot hoops with him and things like that. And for quite a few years, he was into basketball. He played when he was in elementary school. He played on a little team, and he played in junior high and a little bit. And then I think when he got in high school, he started getting. I was really shocked that he stopped. That his interest kind of phased out. That he wasn't interested in it anymore, because I thought that I was under the impression that it was his passion. I thought it was his passion. I said, "Man, I thought that was your passion." But he just wasn't interested anymore in it anymore. I mean, he was talking about going pro and everything. I mean, he was. I thought he was going to play all through high school, but he didn't. He wound up not playing in high school at all. So for a while there, he was really heavy and kind of heavy into sports. He wanted to play them all. He tried football. He loved basketball. He wanted to try baseball. So I mean, for a while there, he's my little sportsman. He wanted to kind of try it all. But now for the occasional exercise or going out hooping every now and then, he's not into basketball anymore. So that phased out. So this rap thing has been going on for like 3 years now, I think. And I expressed in my other video, I talked about how I stated the reasons why I did not want him to be a rapper. And now I'm really getting more concerned because he's getting more and more serious about it. He's to the point now where he's doing videos. There's people around town that owns recording studios. There's a guy that lives down the street from me that owns a recording studio. He goes down there and lays down tracks. There's other people around town that has recording studios, and he goes and records. And he's done a couple of music videos. I mean, he's collaborated with another guy, and he's actually done a video. He cracks me up. He's so funny because he acts like he's already a rapper. He'll be like, "Mom, I'll be back." He'll say, "Mom, I'll be back. I'm getting ready to go shoot a video." I'll be like, I'll start laughing. I'll be like, "You so crazy. You act like you already a rapper." Or he'll say, "Mom, I'll be back. I'm getting ready to go to the studio." It's just so funny. I mean, it's just funny because he already acts like he's a professional rapper. So he collaborated with another guy, because there's so many young black people that want to be rappers. It's very competitive, and I keep trying to tell him that, man, you got to have something to fall back on, because it's very, very competitive. You got people around here, quite a few people that's around here, and this city I live in is not, it's a small city. Um, and you got quite a few people around here that want to be rappers. You got quite a few people in the next city over, that's about 15, 20 minutes away. Quite a few people over there want to be rappers. And, just about in every from small city on up to large, medium sized to large cities, you got so many young black people that want to be rappers. So it's very, very competitive. Very competitive. And so I keep telling him, I said, man, it's very competitive. It's like winning the lottery. It's like the chances of, and then there, I know there's a big chance that he won't make it big, and I think about that too. But then there's that small percentage chance that he just may make it. And please don't get me wrong. It's not that I don't want my son to be successful. As a mother, yes, you do want you to see your children be successful. I really, really have my concerns about him being a rapper because of so many things that's going on in that industry. It's just so many things that's going on in the industry. I'm hearing news about all these rappers getting killed. I just heard something about this white rapper got beat up and robbed. The black rapper, what was his name? I can't think of his name right now. He had tats all over his face. Um, I can't think of his name, but he got killed. They say he had $50,000 on him, and he got killed and robbed. And so I keep hearing these stories about these young rappers, young upcoming rappers, getting murdered. And I keep telling them now, I'll be like, man, what about so and so, this rapper that got killed? Well, that's because they doing this and that, mom. I mean, he's at the age now where you can't tell him nothing. He knows all the answers. He knows it all. It's like, oh, he always has a reason for it. It's like, well, what about this rapper that got killed? Well, that's because they did this and that, mom. That's why they got killed. I'm not gonna do that. I'm like, oh. So he knows it all. You know, I'm I didn't get to be 50 years old to be stupid. I mean, but it's just they know it all. At 18, I guess they know it all. They have all the answers. You really can't tell them anything. They got their mindset on something. You can't tell them nothing. But there's so many other things that's going on in the industry. Um, Drugs, and it's just the music industry is crooked. They're crooked as a barrel of rattlesnakes. They try to rip people off. They don't, you know, everybody wants to get paid, and the artist is the last one to get paid. I have concerns about the music industry, about him getting taken advantage of, and I got it's just so many bad things that's going on in that industry, and I just don't want him to be a part of it. You know, I just don't. I mean, he can get on drugs anyway, but they're more easy accessible. When you get into show business, drugs are easier to get. That's why you hear about so many celebrities being on drugs. I mean, because the drugs are easier to get. When you out here, just a regular everyday person, it ain't so easy to get drugs. I mean, you got to have a certain amount of money, and then you can get the high level drugs like heroin and cocaine, and you can get it easy. You can get it a whole lot easier when you're in that industry. So it's more easy access to the drugs and everything. And it's just so many other pitfalls that he's got this thing in his mind that he wants to be rich. And I'll be like, Edmund, the Bible talks about people. We stab ourselves with so many all these pains trying to be rich. There's nothing wrong wanting a little financial security, but there's an issue. We want to be rich. God doesn't want us to aspire to be rich. So um, he wants to be rich and everything. And he's seen me struggling for so many years and everything, and he's over it. I get that, but I don't want him to become successful, and I would like for him to take another route. And he's at the age where I just can't tell him anything. So and he's getting really serious about it now. He just came to me the other day, said, "Mom, next year, me and a friend of his, we're going to Puerto Rico." I said, "Oh, okay. So why are you going down there on vacation?" He said, "No, I'm going down there to shoot a video." He talking about he going to Puerto Rico to shoot a video. I'm like, wow. So he's really getting serious about this rap thing. I mean, um, and he when he raps, his rap his music is so inappropriate. I can't even promote it on here. I'm not going to report the. I'm not going to promote it here on YouTube. I'm not going to promote it on my Facebook page because it's so inappropriate, and that's another concern that I have. He's doing what all the other rappers are doing, what he thinks sells. he gets on there and he cusses and call women hoes. And I said, I didn't raise him that way. I tell him, I said, Edmund, I did not raise you to be calling women hoes. I raised you to respect women. I didn't raise you to call women hoes or whatever like that. I have been taking him to the hall since he was 5 years old. So, I studied the Bible with him and everything. I raised him to respect women. I didn't raise him to disrespect women like that. But he said, Mom, I'm just, he's doing what he thinks sells, what the other rappers are doing. And I said, I don't like that language. I, it's so bad that I can't even listen to it. I get to listening to it and I have to cut it off after a while because it's just that bad. His language in the videos or in his music is just that bad. It's horrible. I mean, I listened to it. I mean, my son, he was such a sweet little boy growing up. He's a very sweet little boy. And so when I look at that and when I hear him talking like that, I'll be like, I can't believe that's my sweet little Edmund. I can't believe that that's coming out of his mouth. Some of the garbage that comes out of his mouth. I just don't like it. I don't approve of it, and I don't like it. But I mean, he's 18 now, so he's gonna do what he wants to do. But I just don't want him to be in that industry. It's just so many things, and I just think there's a lot of things he just don't know. He think he know, but he don't know. And I be trying to, saying, well, what if, this and that and the other happens? Well, no, that's not gonna happen. The only reason why that happens to other rappers, Mom, because such and such and such and such, they be going back to their hood and they be beefing with people, and he never heard of a thing called jealousy. People hate and they get jealous all the time. So that's why some of them are getting killed. Or, I don't know. I have too many major concerns. And I just don't want him to be in that industry. I just don't want him. I wish he would become an entrepreneur or go to college and do something else. Anything other than being a rapper. Oh, I think I'm slobbering. Excuse me. Anything other than being a rapper. I mean, I just don't want him to be a rapper. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think. But I just don't want him to be a rapper. He's getting really serious about it now. So, and he's pretty good at it. It's just that he uses too much foul language. So I'm getting more and more concerned. So, like I said, I can't promote. I'm not gonna tell you who he is. I cannot promote his music. I am not gonna promote him because his music is. I don't support it. It's too inappropriate. So let you guys let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I got some more interesting video topics coming up. This is Sweet June.